So I'm in Chicago, and it's earning its nickname of the Windy City, which is why I'm talking like this, so you can hear me. So I will be in Chicago for almost 3 weeks. The last 2, I'm going to be staying with some barter clients in a suburb, which is a lot more my comfort zone. I hung out in the suburbs of Chicago quite a bit in a past iteration of my career. Not spent a whole lot of time downtown. The first week here, I'm staying with my partner, Kirk. He has a gig here for setting up the tech for a volleyball tour, so he has a pretty swanky hotel right downtown along the lake, and I'm staying with him. So here's what I've noticed. Man, is context decisive. So with me staying with Kirk, it is super easy for me to just stay in the hotel room and work away and lounge and chill, which on one hand is really awesome, because with my health, that's really good for me to take some downtime and relax and whatnot. But it also means that I'm not really out exploring the city. So there's that. I just am noticing how likely I am to incubate when I have my partner around. And so anyway, I'm just noticing as I go to different cities how context is so decisive. When I go as a tourist, I learn just enough to get around, just enough to find what I need to do. I don't really relate to the city as a place I need to get comfortable in, because it's just a temporary pit stop. But now with the way I'm traveling, every city I arrive at suddenly becomes my home. And it's just a whole different context. I relate to exploring differently. I notice different things. I'm looking at different things. I'm also noticing how some places are super easy to settle into and others are really intimidating. So just interesting things to learn and see about myself. One thing I'm noticing today is that based on my experience in New York City and now Chicago, apparently I'm fairly intimidated by large cities. Never would have thought that of myself. But yeah, I'm a little intimidated by Chicago and having to figure out the public transport and all that stuff. Whereas when I got to Spokane, it was like super easy peasy, like I got this. So noticing there's probably something pretty significant for me about the experience of like being a big fish and being experienced and having handled something bigger than what's in front of me, which then makes the thing in front of me seem easier. And when the thing in front of me is bigger than something I've tackled before, how I kind of shrink back and retreat. So anyway, pondering that today as I wander Chicago.